Hi Libra, welcome to your monthly reading for the month of August. So this is for Libra sun sign. If it doesn't resonate, then check out your moon or rising sign. This Libra reading is also for anyone who has Libra as their rising or moon sign as well. Let's get started. So I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot to start the spread. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's see what comes out for August. So first of all, let's see the main focal point or theme or heart of the matter. And I've said before, I'm a Libra too. I'm Libra, Sun and Venus. So let's see what we are dealing with for the month of August. Oh, that literally flew up into the air. Oh dear. 5 of Cups. Okay. I mean, Chiron is in going into retrograde. It went into retrograde on the 23rd. I'm filming this prior to the 1st of August, so that's why I'm saying it like that. And Venus is also in retrograde as well. So that could have an impact on, or be a reason that this 5 of Cups has come up. Let's get your or our energy coming into this period of time, into this month of August. We've got Temperance. I mean, to be honest, that's good so far. I mean, even if there is some sort of sadness there, Temperance is where you're healing it. So that is not a bad thing at all. Let's see if there are any external or surrounding energies that are relevant here. Anything else involved? Could be a person, could be a situation. We've got the 7 of Cups. And I've just realised I've forgotten to take my earrings off, which I will do now because I can hear the jangling, which if the microphone's picking that up, that's got to be annoying. So past energies here for this situation. We've got Knight of Wands and Magician. I mean, as I say, if there is any sadness here, this looks like it's been dealt with. It definitely looks like it's been dealt with. Let's look at the current energy within the situation. 7 of Swords and the Emperor. Let's put that like that. Potential future energies that might come up based on where we are now. Oh, that one's gone on the floor. We have Judgment. And any guidance or support. Knight of Pentacles and 3 of Cups. Let's just see if I put them like that, if they'll fit. Yep, that's good. Okay, and I'm just going to get a couple of oracle cards. I'm going to get a Sacred Power card to give us an overview. We have Medicine. So that could imply healing, but I believe with this card, I look in the book, it's more self-healing or also being a healer to others as well. I'm just going to move these cards along so that we can fit things on a bit better, because I've got another oracle card that I want to fit there as well. So there we go. It's a little bit better. And for some reason, okay, I was drawn to the bottom of the deck and we have the Illusion card and you've got 7 of Swords there, haven't you? So let's see what else comes up. And I'm going to get a Goddesses, Gods and Guardians card as well. So let's see what comes out here. We've got 2. We have Avalon Priestess, Intuitive Awakening. That's similar to like the High Priestess. And Athena, Wise Decision. I don't know why I feel like I'm surprised that the Queen of Swords is not here somewhere. And it is obviously a card associated with Libra anyway. But with that Judgment card there, the Knight of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the Wise Decision, Intuitive Awakening, it's making me think of it's making me think of discernment, or developing better discernment. I mean, we'll clarify and see what it says, but that's initially what's coming to mind. Okay, let's get the clarifying deck out. So Five of Cups is the main theme coming into this month of August. There's something here where there may be some sadness or regret, or just something that well, it's something that needs to be overcome, or probably is being overcome, I would say, based on the other cards that we've got here. Because these other cards, I mean, the Seven of Swords at present, it's a bit questionable, but everything else is reasonably decent. So it's just that Five of Cups. I'm just going to have a look at it myself and see what I feel from that. I'm definitely getting the word sorrow. You might be thinking about past mistakes, but it doesn't feel overpowering, to be honest. I mean, it takes a long time to get over things that hurt us, but we go through different phases with it. And obviously in the beginning, it's extremely painful. And then as time goes on, you know, the time is a healer saying. I mean, it doesn't necessarily heal everything completely, but it feels more like this is something quite old, because I'm not getting mega pain with like touching the card or looking at the card. But it's there, like in the back of your mind maybe. Let's get a clarifier for the Five of Cups, see what comes up with that. We have the Empress. I wonder if you've had to not purposely hurt someone's feelings, but if you've had to do or say something, or maybe even set a boundary with someone, and that's their energy. Because as I say, I'm not like, some cards I'll look at or pick up and I can literally, you can feel the pain coming off the card, or it's not the card itself, it's the energies. But that one, I don't really feel much, if I'm being honest. So it could be someone else. Let's have a look. I mean, the Empress can represent Libra, but I know sometimes people say she's too generous, but I think the Empress, if she's all the queens rolled into one, she would have boundaries. I mean, is this, you know, like I guess if the Empress came out in reverse, you'd say that's maybe like the shadow side of the Empress is being too generous, but this is upright, she's strong. Why would she not have boundaries? Oops, that one flew. We've got the Queen of Cups there. It feels like getting a grip on your emotions. So if anybody's tried to emotionally manipulate or anything like that, you may have had to put your foot down, and then that Five of Cups could potentially be them. I mean, you'd be hurt in the process. If it's someone you care about and they're trying to take the piss with you, you are going to be hurt. But as I say, that Five of Cups, it may not be you or just you. Let's get another clarifier. And then that Wise Decision card and the Empress, to me, are relating to each other. We have Nine of Cups. To me, that's saying doing what's best for you. I'm going to check the books for these oracle cards, which I should have done in the beginning, actually. That would have helped. But let's have a look what they say before I continue. Right, Medicine. Lead by example, share your knowledge with others. Found in employment, social circles, families, organizations, and spiritual groups, leaders nurture, guide, and support us through life at all levels and in all situations. People seek out leaders for survival, purpose, and achievement. The ability to heal and work with different energies and the gift of vision are the medicine of this shaman, bridging the world of earth, nature, spirit, and self. Looking to a leader or elder for guidance and mentorship is essential now. Remember, true leaders empower, direct, and facilitate transformation. A false leader, however, can tear down progress, destabilize social networks, and create spiritual cults. Powerful healing energies around you now. You are strongly connected to shamanic medicine. Journey within the realms to learn and share in the messages from your ancestors. Past life journeys can reawaken your soul's natural gifts and access your ancestral power to enlighten and illuminate your direction. Right now, you need to harness the power of natural remedies, herbal medicines, and natural skincare products. Visit a professional to assist you to support your body, your mind, body, and spirit. Use complementary medicine in addition to traditional healing methods. You are a natural healer. You are being asked to utilize your natural talents in the healing arts. Whether for counseling, energy practice, holistic, or Western medicine, you are encouraged now to explore your gifts with your purpose. Take a leadership role. You have the knowledge and guidance to heal yourself as well as others. Lead by example. Be humble and graceful in your approach. The affirmation is, I am a powerful healer. The power of the universe shines within me. I am a powerful light bringer. And who's more humble than and graceful than the Empress, really? I mean, to me, with that healer, it's yeah, that's connecting to temperance, because with the temperance card, it can be connecting. It can sometimes, for me, it can feel like bringing the spiritual, connecting the spiritual and earthly realms together. And that's the energy that Libra, that you're coming into this reading. Let's have a quick look in the book at the Athena card and the Avalon Priestess. And I'm not going to read all of them. I'm just going to see for key points for them. Wise decision. As I say, that feels like discernment. It says, get clarity, seek guidance from trustworthy sources. Yeah, that's discernment. It's clarity. And learning how to make wise decisions, I would say, as well. And then let's look at the Avalon Priestess, which, as I said, it's like to me, it feels like the High Priestess. It says, meditate, wait, and listen. Sacred initiations. I mean, this could be about spiritual awakening, really, couldn't it? With these different elements. It could very much be spiritual awakening. I mean, I would say that, I mean, Judgment is potentially a spiritual awakening type card. It's rebirth, isn't it? I would say that the Tower, if the Tower was there, or the Hanged Man, for me, that would be more of an indicator. But I would say there's an element of stepping more into your intuitive and spiritual side. And the Empress is spiritual and intuitive, although she's nature. Well, spiritual is nature as well. To me, it is anyway. Let's see what else the Avalon Priestess says. Well, it says, train or work as a professional intuitive. It says, as an invocation, I safely activate my intuitive gifts. I see sacred truths. Yeah, that's the High Priestess type energy. And the High Priestess is an expert at making wise decisions, and a healer would need to have that ability as well, wouldn't they? Let's continue. So as I said here, the main theme, there's some sadness here, some sorrow. I mean, it could be you reflecting on past hurts, but I feel that they're being overcome, or it's that you've had to set boundaries with others and they've been hurt. But there's a sense of emotional maturity here, and I don't know, I just feel like it's using that. It's, for me, I know the person isn't looking at the two cups behind them, which is where in this card, where often they're focused on the three cups, what they've lost, and they forget to look at the two cups behind them where there's still hope. But I'm feeling like this is about the two cups behind the person. Like they've been through sorrow, strife, etc. But they've used the sadness, they've transmuted the energy, I think is what I'm trying to say. They've transmuted that sadness to step into the Empress sort of power, to being more empowered, to being to having greater power or control or whatever over their emotions and how they express themselves, and to becoming happier. That's what that feels like. It doesn't literally feel like a sad Five of Cups, if that makes sense. So let's put those back there. Let's look at Temperance. That's the energy, as I said, that Libra that you are coming into this reading with. That was a hell of a lot of cards, so I'm not going to take that. That was like 7 cards. I think they actually do make sense, but it's too many to make sense right now. So Temperance, okay, we've got 1. We have the moon, the Two of Swords. I don't know why the moon was just in my head then. 2 of Swords and King of Pentacles. And 2 of Swords, to me, as much as it can be about needing to make a decision, or it can be about 2 truths, it can be about not knowing what to do. Sometimes that to me is a sense of when you've got nothing else, none of your other senses are available to help you figure something out or to know what you need to know, then all you have left is your intuition. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, so to me, that it is like bringing, as I was saying with the Temperance card, it's like bringing the spiritual down to earth, because, well, King of Pentacles is earth, isn't it? It seems like a major contradiction where you've got the 2 of Swords, which is someone in their head not knowing what to do, but then you've got the King of Pentacles, who's very, very practical and an expert at building something physical. But as I say, the 2 of Swords here, it doesn't feel like confusion. It feels more like just really tapping into your intuition, because you've got no other senses to rely on, and then using that practically. Let's get one more clarifier for that. 3 of Swords. Let's get one more. It's giving that same 5 of Cups energy to me, but and Temperance again, yeah, it's literally giving me that same 5 of Cups energy. It's that really cheesy saying, something about making lemonade out of lemons, where whatever sadness or hurt you've been through, you're using it to your advantage, or not the hurt itself, but you're transmuting. I mean, I think Temperance transmute energy. Well, Temperance creates something new out of 2 different things, so maybe, but yeah, as I say, the cards here, like 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups, they don't feel very, very sad, because maybe it's something that you've gotten past that already, and you've used the energy to help you to create and to help you to become wiser. Let's look at the 7 of Cups. I mean, the first word that came to mind when I saw the 7 of Cups was confusion, which I don't often see, and it's on the bottom of the deck as well, strangely. I don't often see the 7 of Cups as confusion. Yeah, I mean, you've got the Emperor underneath it. That was underneath. I don't often see it as confusion. I usually see it as like dreams, assessing your dreams, if your dreams are worthy or worthwhile. It's not usually my number one go-to as confusion, but I do feel like maybe it's confusion here. But let's clarify and see what comes out. So this is any external energy, so whether it's a person or a situation. We have the Hierophant. Oops. And we have the Sun. So it is, yeah, it's confusion. To me, that's confusion. It might be confusion about how to create your own stability or your own version of stability. and the life you want overall, because the stability, it could include everything. It could include your home, your career, your beliefs, I mean spiritual beliefs with the Hierophant, and it's about getting clear on that. And to me, that is a kind of it has a life of its own, doesn't it? It has a energy of its own. That confusion has an energy of its own, and it's something that would need to be it's a challenge basically, and a challenge has an energy of its own, so it's an energy of confusion. Okay, let's look at the past energies, which are the Knight of Wands and the Magician. Let's see. Direction, the word direction is coming to mind. What direction do I take things into? And then obviously here with the Magician, you have all the tools that you need. You have the power, you have the ability. The Knight of Wands is the one who's gonna do something with that. Let's get some clarity on that. I mean, we've got a couple of cards, haven't we, to do with decisions. Seven of Cups here. Knight of Wands for me feels like deciding what direction to go in. And then, as I say, using past experience, past pain, and allowing that to make you wiser so that you can make wise decisions. And I feel like you're already there, or you're on the way there. I don't know if I trust how that, no, I don't trust how that came out. It kind of fell out drunk, which is my way of saying it when it doesn't feel like it came out quite right. Oh. Okay, we've got a bunch of cards here that flew. Okay. And I'm not sure what order they came out in, but this is the order I'm going to put them in. So we have the Tower, the Fool, the Page of Cups, and the Three of Cups. And this is past energy. I would say with that Tower, and relating to that Seven of Cups, and its clarifiers as well, this is where you were contemplating that you want to change everything about your life. You want to tear everything down, blow it all up and start again. With the Fool, that's similar to the Knight of Wands, where it's where you're just ready to take a risk. You want a new life, basically. The old doesn't feel like it fits, probably. And it's just like, look, I'm ready to just tear it all apart and start again. Page of Cups, that would be the inner child. So following the desires of your inner child, or the feelings of your inner child about what makes you happy. Three of Cups here. It feels like celebration. Sometimes for me it can be about support, friendship, etc. But it feels like just, it is support in a way. I guess it's support, not so much from people, but what is it in life emotionally that feels emotionally supportive, that it's filling your cup? Because we've got the one big cup there, and we've got two other cups being poured in. So it's what else how can you get everything else in your life, or the things in your life, to fill your cup? I mean, you fill your own cup, but you want other things to fill your cup as well, don't you? And make you feel fulfilled. So I guess this is a point in the past where you are just like, look, I'm ready to change it all. You have the tools, you have the ability, you have the desire, the passion, and you just want to tear it all to shit and start again. Okay. And that may be because of just past pain and just things that you've been through that just, it wasn't right for you and it hurt, and you just don't want to repeat the same cycles anymore. You just want new. And you feel you probably, because you went through all of that, it made you stronger, it made you wiser, and maybe that's how you got to the point of the Tower, where it's like, maybe you were repeating the same cycles, and because you became more empowered, it's like a light bulb moment where it's like, hang on a minute, this is not on my level anymore, or this is not on my frequency or wavelength, or it's not in alignment with me anymore. So what the hell am I still doing in these situations, whether it's jobs, friendships, relationships, your beliefs, your path, whatever it is, it didn't match anymore. And probably, as I say, because of all the things you've been through. So let's clarify next the present energy, which is Seven of Swords and Emperor. Now that's a confusing one. I mean, I would say that you're not going to put up with, okay, because I mentioned about alignment, actually it's what I just said, isn't it? Where anything that doesn't align with you anymore, anything that feels like it's not the truth, it's not your truth, it's not the way you want to live, then you just want to get rid of it, basically, or you're not going to put up with it, because the Emperor is very much in control. The Emperor's the boss. The Seven of Swords is the bullshit, isn't it? Anything that's not true for you, that's not right for you. And it doesn't have to be a person specifically, it's just things in general in life, like jobs that aren't right for you, friendships that aren't right for you, a home that isn't right for you, a belief system that isn't right for you, anything that doesn't match your truth, anything that feels like it's a lie, that you live in a lie, basically. So let's clarify the Emperor and Seven of Swords. Yeah, we got the Nine of Wands and the King of Swords. And the Emperor again. I love how every reading I do, I always get lots of repeat cards. Yeah. So I would say the Nine of Wands and the King of Swords is how we got this Emperor. Because the Nine of Wands is where you are, it's like where you've been through a battle or struggles and you're still standing. And then the King of Swords, this King of Swords, he's a young guy, but he looks like he's been through it. He really looks like he's been through every shitty thing that you could think of, but he's still standing there with his sword of truth. And I would say that's your energy. Again, where whatever you've been through, it's made you stronger and wiser. And that's how you've gotten to this point of being the Emperor. Hence why you will not put up with anything that isn't the truth for you. And as I say, we've got the Emperor there again to reiterate that. Okay, so let's look at Judgment then. So Judgment is the potential future energies, and it's rebirth energy, isn't it? I mean, it can be decisions, judgments, making better judgments, or more opportunities, new opportunities to make better judgments or wise decisions, using your intuition, past experiences. And that's a form of healing as well, isn't it? When you get opportunities, new opportunities to do things differently, that is healing, because hopefully you do things better than you did them before and get better outcomes than you did before. Let's clarify Judgment. Oh wow, Six of Wands, that's success. So whatever opportunities, and it doesn't mean the exact same thing. So say if it was a relationship with a person, romantic, it doesn't necessarily mean that the exact same person is coming back and that you get another opportunity to succeed with them. I mean, it could do, but it could also be that you get just another chance at a relationship. That's a second chance. A new relationship is a second chance, and hopefully it's a more successful relationship. But it's victory. Six of Wands is definitely victory. So that's a potential future energy. And I think, as I always say, for me, tarot, yes, it does. It picks up on potential future energies. But for me, that's always based, or often based, because I do believe there are certain things that are kind of fated or destined or whatever. But more often than not, for me, I feel like it's the potential future energies are based on where we are now and where we've already been. So it's picking up on like a chain reaction, if that makes sense. It's not picking up some completely random shit out of nowhere. It's a sequence of events. So it's picking up on the potential based on what's already happened. And if you're already empowered, you're in Emperor. I mean, the Empress is here twice, the Empress here twice. You're already extremely empowered in both your masculine and feminine side. You would be very likely to succeed based on those energies. I mean, it's not guaranteed 100%, but based on what's already happening and what's already happened, then it's very, very likely that you'll be successful. You've gained a lot of wisdom. You've gained a lot of strength. There's no reason why you shouldn't be victorious in whatever it is, whatever second chances come up, or second new opportunities come up. But let's get another clarifier for that. We have the Chariot, and to me that's that goes with that wise decision card. It's knowing the way forward, that because of the wisdom that you've gained now, whatever comes up, you will know the way to go forward. You won't be confused. See that confusion there? You're less likely to be confused about where you're going. And then with that Knight of Wands as well. Knight of Wands, yes, they are the adventurer. They are very passionate. Then they're fearless, but sometimes they kind of don't know what the hell they're doing, because it's like teenager energy where the passion and the inspiration is great and everything, but then sometimes it can be a complete disaster because you just go in guns blazing without even thinking about what you're doing. But this time you've got the balance there, because Chariot is about balance as well, where you have the wisdom and just everything that you need, all the common sense, mind, body and spirit are all working together to take you in the right direction. There's nothing missing there. Let's get one more card for that Judgment card, and we have the Four of Swords. Yeah, you wouldn't rush into anything either. You'd consider everything very carefully before you make any decisions and choose your direction. I'll just get one more. I don't know why. If it wants to come out, if one decides it doesn't want to come out, then we'll leave it. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So the wheel, I mean, everything's changing already, isn't it? Just the way you do things. I would say with that Nine of Pentacles that you just really, you value yourself very highly, and I think others see it as well. Yeah, I can't say much more on that one. And then Eight of Cups, not settling for any bullshit. Yes, you are willing to face the unknown, but you can do that because you are empowered. You've got nothing to fear. You know that you're fully capable of going ahead with your plans, or whatever it is that's going on in your life. You know that you have the capability to get on with it and face whatever comes up, and you'll be able to deal with it, whether it's good or bad, and you'll be able to transmute anything, any negativity into positivity, or whatever you want to call it. You'll make it work for you. So finally we have the advice, which is Knight of Pentacles and Three of Cups. And I would say Knight of Pentacles, again, not rushing into anything, considering things very carefully. Let's get a little bit more, because I want to see what that Three of Cups is about. This is a good reading, Libra. I mean, I'm a Libra as well, so I'm happy with this if it relates to me too. And I feel like it probably does, to be honest. In fact, yes, I do feel like it definitely relates to me. So I hope it relates to you too and that it resonates. But it is a good reading. As I say, any sadness or anything here, it feels like past energy that's been transmuted. Okay, so we have Six of Cups, we have the Devil, and we have the Eight of Pentacles, and this is the advice. I keep hearing in my mind spiritual support with this Three of Cups. So like that could be spirit guides, if you use the term God, source, whatever term you use, it's like spiritual support, spiritual cheerleaders, I feel like, that have probably helped you on this path and will continue to help you on this path and guide you as well. Okay, I mean, that feels completely well, not completely, but a little bit separate to this, but okay, that's what's coming to mind, so that's what it means. The advice, Six of Cups, I would say it means, with that Six of Cups there, it's not dwelling on the past, but remembering what you've come from, and because the Six of Cups can be a gift from the past, so that would be like always having that reminder of what you've been through, but in a good way. You know, and you go through phases where you think about all the things that you've achieved, and it boosts your confidence when you think about those things. I think it's more that sense of the past, and then putting it together with the Devil, that's what you've overcome. And then the Eight of Pentacles, to me, it's that you've done the work. if you can always remember that you've done the work, and sometimes in situations you may have to remember what you did and how you did it, how you got through situations, that will help you to continue to move forward. But then that's maybe where that spiritual cheerleading comes in, is that if you forget, then they will give you signs, or whoever it is, whatever you believe in, they will give you signs to remind you of where you've come from, what you've been through, and that will help you to keep going. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Let's just get one more oracle card. I'm going to get a Believe in Your Own Magic oracle card to end the reading. But it's a really good reading. It's great. I mean, I'm not surprised. Leo, I mean, August is a month for Leo and Virgo. And Leo is very courageous and kind of a go-getter. Virgo, to me, I know quite a few Virgos, and I think Virgos are amazing. Like, some of the stuff the Virgos go through, I'm like, how the hell did you survive that? And it's not just that what they survived, it's that it's not just one thing, it's always multiple things at once that they're having to deal with, and it's a constant flow, and they just seem to get through it with grace. And I don't know what it is. Shout out to Virgos. All the Virgos I've known, and as I say, I've known a lot, you guys are just great. Not to say that nobody else is great, but I've just noticed Virgos in particular have a way of dealing with things that you just think, if that was me, I would be half dead at that point. But then saying that, I've been through a lot too, and I guess, I don't know, maybe Virgos hide it better, who knows. So Oracle, okay, wow, this is great. We've got Oracle cards. Thorns, weave together the crown you deserve. And let me get the book. I don't usually need the book for this because the messages are simple, but Thorns, weave together the crown you deserve. It's a crown of thorns, isn't it? I mean, that's the pain, and you're putting it into a crown. So it's taking, as I say, it's being stronger and wiser and more empowered because of the things you've been through. Let's have a look. It says, this right here is the ultimate card of celebration. Not just of yourself, you are amazing though, but of those around you. When you're done putting on your crown each and every morning, go and help someone else put on theirs. You have so much love and wisdom to spread, so don't waste it. Self-love is essential, but community is important too. That is a very important message. And I think there was something in the medicine card there that is kind of communities, and it's about helping other people as well. And you can share what you've learned as well, what you've experienced, and that will probably help other people too. And we have flower, be honest with yourself. Let's have a read of that. That may come into the that Six of Cups part about remembering the past and where you've come from. It says, we do ourselves a major disservice when we aren't truthful with ourselves. There's something you know to be true, yet you continue to ignore it. Lying to yourself may feel like the easiest thing to do, but things have changed. It's time for you to face reality, even if it makes you uncomfortable. No matter the outcome, it won't be nearly as bad as you think. I actually think this is what you've already done. And maybe it's just a reminder to continue doing that, because that's how you became empowered, and how you got to the point of that tower where you wanted to tear everything down because you were honest with yourself. So I will leave it there, Libra. Thank you for watching. And if you feel like leaving a comment, then feel free to share your story. But thanks again for watching, and take care.